Thank you everybody for coming to this emergency press conference. We here at DTB FC have made the hard decision to end our contract with Genshin Impact. I know. Total shocker. Nobody saw this coming. Absolutely no one. To replace Genshin Impact, we, however, have announced I don't know how this happened. Honkai Star Rail or something. How who made this? Who made this decision? There's absolutely nobody to make this decision. Who made this? Anyway, for those who have been following the channel for around 3 years, I've made a yearly Genshin Impact video for the past 3 years. That is around 4 years too long. I do think that it's time to move on to a different game. Our rotation, I mean, can we even call it a rotation? I played what, like 3 games last year? The club is dying, okay? The club is dying, and we need change, okay? And you know what? Genshin Impact had to go. This last Genshin Impact video did kind of bring some stuff to light that, you know, I kind of had the feeling as I was making the video, was that I'm just not enjoying making Genshin Impact videos anymore. But I do want to keep this silly Gooner game tradition around. For now, let's just stick to the point. Genshin Impact has to go. I have some points that I want to make. There are some comments. Let me pull them up real quick. There were some comments on there that I wanted to address because they bring up some good points that I wanted to kind of talk about. Caterkill says, always going into something, hating it before you give it a chance will work out. I will go into that point later because you're wrong. If you think it's bad, don't say it, don't play it. You'll get a lot of hate. Says Z to edit. Right? That's why I did it. And then you're gamer boy. You are gamer boy. I don't... If you really hate, then just don't play it. Ignore it. Why do you boil your blood almost every year for no reason? Excellent question. I don't know. It was a fun tradition. And the boiling blood thing, to be honest, massive over exaggeration. But, you know, I do agree with Zeta Edit, where if you think it's bad, don't say it, don't play it, you will get a lot of hate. You're right. That's why I did it. I'm not stupid. I know the attention it gets. Thank you for the attention you gave me. Like, I don't... Back to your gamer boy saying like, oh, blah, 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 tradition, stupid, dumb, couple hundred views or whatever. What kind of rage bait, kind or, is that a typo? I think it is. What kind of rage bait engagement are you trying to get? Obviously, it worked. Listen, the channel is small, right? I know it's only gonna get a couple hundred views, at the most. It's damn near 1,000, 96 more, and it would have reached 1,000. This thing is like one of my top 5 performing videos. I don't like it being there. It should be Black Myth Wukong. Now I genuinely want to go into the points on why I think Genshin Impact is a bad game. That's nothing personal to Genshin Impact itself, but I just want to give my points as to why I stopped playing or giving my attention to this game. The first one is that the story just fucking sucks. I mean, the story start at least is fucking shite. Like I'm trying my best to keep my attention span, and in the age of TikTok and Reels and YouTube Shorts, it's difficult, man. Listen, I've going back to the point, always going into something, hating it before you give it a chance will work out. This is not going into something. This video is after 12 hours of gameplay. 12. What are we doing? This is a very slow game with a very slow burn. And there are some games that are very slow and have a slow burn, right? But those are like slow campfires, right? And you have maybe a fireplace and the wood is kind of trying to burn down into itself. And it's kind of nice. You can cook some marshmallows, make some s'mores, you know? It's nice. It's slow. It's comfortable. This is like watching a candle melt. It's fucking shit. The main problem, in my opinion, is that there is a level requirement for progressing the story. Why? There is no reason for you to be required to do side missions. It's what makes it side missions. I've had to grind off screen for so long to do side missions to level up. Now, to be honest, it was like 1 hour at most. But it feels like 4 when your side mission is walking around and talking to people. And then one of the main missions, what was it, with the fucking Lisa or whatever? And you had to walk around and talk to people, and you had to find a book that was like lost from the library or whatever. And I mean, at some point it led to a boss fight. Thank God. Leading up to it, shit, that was a slow burn. I did not care. I did not care about all that shit. Maybe it's my attention span, but that's why I think Genshin Impact is a bad game for me, for my channel. Genshin bad counter up top. There we go. My second point is the difficulty. This game is fucking easy. This is a kid's game. You know Ashkrobot, the supposed kids game? No, that shit was a fucking pain in the ass, but it was fun because you had like achievements. You know, you had a sense of achievement. This game is fucking shit. Like, it's fucking boring. Like, that's, you know what? I'll give some credit to the combat. The combat looks cool, right? The animations are fucking sick, and I like the elemental combinations that you can do. If you splash an enemy with water and then hit him with a lightning attack with 2 different characters, I think it does a buff, or at least I think it does. At least like the numbers were getting a bit bigger and like purple, so that's cool. I think that's awesome. Like, if I were in Pokemon and I hit a Pokemon, like an opposing Pokemon with a water type, right, with water gun, and then I switch out and I go to my electric type, my fucking Jolteon, right, and I hit him with thunder and it hits, or it's like a guaranteed hit because they're hit with water, that's fucking sick. Like, Game Freak, I know you're too lazy and you're too busy suing Power World, but like, hey, take some notes. But the problem is just the difficulty. There is no punishment for not learning these combos. Maybe I'm too early in the game, and maybe it will get more difficult. But let me reiterate, this is after 10 hours, 12 hours of gameplay. Play this with an arm behind my back and a hand in my mouth. I'm gonna put a Genshin bad counter up there for 12 hours of gameplay, and I'm gonna put another one up there for terrible enemies and like the difficulty and shit, the combat in general, and then just add another one in there. Fuck it. I have something to show you, and it's fucking terrible. It's fucking horrendous. Let's go to my collection. I want to install Genshin Impact. Hooray! Terrible me. And if you look closely, you will see the problem. The first problem is that one of my fucking friends is playing this shit. I know who it is. I only have one friend on this account. The second problem, okay, should be very apparent. Guys, the game is 155 gigabytes. This game is fucking massive. Like, I know the world is fucking massive, but Jesus Christ, 155, bro? How big is this world? I know for a fact that Genshin Impact has fucking insane world building. I will get back to that later. And it is fucking humongous. Massive, if you will. There has to be some way. That is like 2 good games. And like a third of a Call of Duty game, man. I just think it's an insult to add that storage to my PlayStation. Is that a ridiculous take? Genshin bad counter up there. And then I'm also gonna add one Genshin bad counter for the storage that Call of Duty takes. Can we also add a Genshin bad counter for Paimon? Oh, that's a good point. Fucking Paimon! Paimon is a trash character. Emirichu animator thing? Animated person? I love her videos, by the way. Fucking fantastic. It was actually her Genshin Impact video where I was kind of considering to add Genshin Impact to my channel. She said, though, that Paimon was a fucking adorable Pookie bear, right? Man. She also said that the entire fandom fucking hates Paimon. I'm with you. Stand proud. That shit is fucking awful. Okay? I've never seen something so much more annoying than this. And I've seen Iox play, okay? They are annoying as shit. You know who else is annoying? Fucking Arsenal. Fuck! One more Genshin bat counter for Haram Ball, and Genshin bat counter for TLA. TLA is a school program that I have, but you know, I think it's funny. Inside joke for my fellow classmates out there. Genshin bat counter for anybody who laughed. So that's like plus X, and you can count that up. I don't know. I think that's all my points put down. Right, now let me get to the real stuff, okay? I don't want to just bash Genshin Impact, right? Genshin Impact has some qualities that made me have it last for 3 years to begin with. The first one being the world building. The world structure, right? The architecture, the mountain views, and all that shit. Cinema. There is a charm to it that I really, really like. Maybe it's the art style, but I'm just a sucker for big fucking mountains. I'm only in the beginning area, which first of all, this is after 12 hours of gameplay, another Genshin bad counter up there, and also the fuck ass thing that you had to do to get to the dragon, and add another one on there, and then add another one on there just for like, you know, just for funsies. Another point is that Zhongli was created. Do I need to say anything else? Banger. Add another Genshin bat counter on there, and then also the soundtrack is kind of nice. It's particularly the Zhongli trailer. I mean, have you guys heard that shit? That shit is a fucking banger, fucking awesome. So add another Genshin bat counter on there. Most importantly, and this is my main point, and I think this is the ultimate trump card to any naysayers to Genshin Impact. The game is free. The game is free. You have nothing to lose. The game is free. The amount of free-to-play content that you get is very impressive. But I think that's the ultimate trump card. The game is free. They are making gaming accessible for somebody who wants to get into the hobby. In the age where games are increasing in price, going from 60, what was it like when I first got my PlayStation 4, games were 60 euros, and I thought that was expensive. And then I got my PlayStation 5 in 2023, and then games shot up to 70 euros, and I thought, okay. And then now they are 80 euros. Genshin Impact being able to be provided for free is fucking badass. This is a genuinely high developed game with a story and intent behind it, like a real like story building that is being given out for free. And I think that's just props. Like, that's genuine props. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. First of all, sorry for not being there during 2025. As some of you guys might know, I started university, so life gets busy. I still have a lot of things in the backlog. I still have videos that are currently in editing, but it just takes a lot longer for me to get it done. I'm very happy to be picking Honkai Star Rail. I've heard some fantastic things about it. I will be streaming it 4th of January. More details coming soon. Check out my community tab on this channel. And yeah, I also got a hate comment. What was it? But it's deleted now. It was from a guy. He called me fat. All I'm saying is that, like, you know, I pinned it. I was kind of in the rage baiting mood because it was a Genshin Impact video to begin with. He called me fat. I pinned it. I replied with my Instagram account. So shameless plug, follow my Instagram. I do need some followers on there, and that's actually where I post the most. So if you are really curious about what I'm up to, you can follow my Instagram account. I really enjoy it. I just want to give like a cheers. I don't have a cup. I have a jar of creatine pills to 2026 and to the retirement of Genshin Impact. Cheers, everybody. I wish you guys a happy new year. Thank you guys for following me. And yes, happy 2026. This video was entirely my opinion, and if you play Genshin Impact and you enjoy it, power to you. Keep enjoying it, keep playing it, and keep enjoying the content updates, because that is really what makes the community, the gaming community in general, great. You play what you enjoy, and you don't let anybody tell you otherwise, not even me. So goodbye, everybody. Happy New Year.